If you're a realtor who's done posting content 24/7 and not getting any results, and you would like to get a way where you could get clients and leads on a consistent and predictable basis, this goodwill attraction system is for you. My name is Alex, and over the last couple of years, we helped over 250 clients build this type of a strategy and system for them. So what you see in front of you is partially what's known as a funnel, and I'm sure you've seen this before, but over the last couple of years, the market has been changing, and people don't necessarily, the typical funnel doesn't necessarily work as much. So in this video specifically, I'm going to break down our full strategy on what we do with our clients in order for them to get the results that they want to. So with that being said, let me dive right into that. So as you can see right on top, we use the ad platforms in order to send traffic into the funnel, to the ad, to the content itself. And we do that, and specifically with the content itself, as you can see, our first step is we promote videos on the platform itself. And the reason why we do that is because, as I mentioned a couple of seconds ago, people don't trust as much these days. So what it used to be like, let's say we would run an ad with an offer to a landing page or to a pop-up form. We would send them into the funnel, they'd fill out the form. There would be a qualification process, a survey or a form. Then the person would be sent to a thank you page, and they could book a meeting. And then at the end of the day, you have a meeting with the person. The way we're doing it now, we are changing up certain things because, again, the trust is at all-time low, and you want to make sure that you can build that goodwill before you ask people for something. So the goal of this entire process is to help you create a celebrity, a local brand. So over here, in this example specifically, I'm showing 3 videos. We usually do 3 to 5 videos, ideally even 10, that we would repeat over and over and over again. Like we would turn some of them, we would turn them on. So let's take as an example of these 3 videos. So you would record 3 videos based on your client's pain points and desires with the goal to educate them and to build that goodwill. Then at this point, what happens here is people get to know you. If they know you and they see you, most likely those ones that will like the type of things that you talk about, well, they'll engage with the content. And then those ones that do trust you, they will take the necessary step. And the reason why we do this type of format is because only 3% of people that see your ad in the beginning, only 3% of people will buy within the first 30 days. Most people, the majority, they need about 60 to 90 days to either think about it, to build more, again, trust, to know that you are the person or you are the company, the team that can help them with their issue or with their desires that they have. So now at this point, what we do is we take this 3 to 5 videos again, and then we would run another campaign targeting people who watched at least, as you can see here, it says watch at least 25% of the video or engage with the content. And the reason why we do that is because people's attention span is less than 7 seconds. Meaning, let's say if the video is about, I don't know, even 1 minute long, let's say it would be those 60 seconds reels that you would post on Instagram. Out of 60 seconds, if people watch at least 15 seconds, that already doubles the standard attention span. So if they stopped for at least 15 seconds, it means they got interested at some point. Of course, you could retarget those people who watched 100% of the short reels of, let's say, the 60-second videos. And we would also have a little longer videos, let's say a 2 to 3 minute video. So in that case, it makes sense to retarget 25%. Retarget people who watched at least 25% of the videos. So now at this point, people already know you. Most likely they like the content. And for those ones that do, now they're going to see the second ad with the offer itself. It has to be an irresistible offer. In case with real estate, it could literally be anything for your ideal market, again, whether it's first-time home buyers, it's downsizers, maybe it's luxuries, maybe it's maybe you work with investors. It really depends on your market, and you need to make sure that it's an irresistible offer. But for the sake of this this example, let's say it would be something like, here's a list of homes between $500 and $700,000. So people can download that. So over here, you have two options. It's you either send them to a landing page, or as one of our clients calls it, a pop-up form, which is essentially on Facebook form leads. I do explain that in another video and how you can set it up. But we would send them into somewhere to collect their contact information, right? Then when people fill out the form, they'll get an email and text message. The same thing goes on your end. You would get a text message and email saying, hey, Mike, hey, Angela, you got a new lead in the system, and yada, yada. Like there's an entire sequence behind it. And there is also a nurturing sequence for your leads, because you want to make sure that the moment they get into your CRM, the moment they get into your ecosystem, you want to make sure that you keep nurturing them, because if they just filled out the form, doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to buy it right away, or that they are ready to go ahead and even talk to you. Maybe, again, they were just curious. They just showed their hand that they're interested, right? So now they're in your system. In older days, I guess, we used to use this format to where, as a second step, there would be a qualification survey to find out what is it they're looking for. Let's say maybe to buy a house, sell a house, what kind of house, are they pre-approved, yada, yada. You know, all the questions, like all the standard questions in order to pre-qualify your prospects. We still do this, but in today's world, we can also use AI. And that's exactly what we like to do, because in this case, AI can literally talk to them through text messages and gather all this data. So in this case, we don't need the qualification survey and the thank page. And AI then can also book a meeting with you based on your calendar availabilities. So as you can see with this entire process, the goal is to literally build the local celebrity brand for yourself before people even buy anything from you. So this is more of a front end. And in case with these videos, the great part about them is you don't need to be a content creator or an influencer. You can literally take one weekend, or let's say one day, let's say it's going to be Sunday, and then record 10 videos back to back, prepare all of them in advance, prepare the script if you need to. We write scripts, or I should say the structure, and what you need to talk about. You record all those 10 videos in, I don't know, 2 hours max, not maybe even less. Most of the times it's even less, because again, they're pretty short videos. And if you know what you're talking about, if you're good at what you do, it's going to be even easier for you. And then you will start running these videos at literally $5 a day each. So you wouldn't necessarily need to spend way too much on this. And the way we would do it, let's say if you're in a local market to where you have, I don't know, let's say 1 million people live in your area, we would literally so we would take the budget and then we would spread it 50-50. Meaning 50, so let's say your monthly budget on ads is $1,000 as an example. So $500 would go into the goodwill videos, into the branded videos, because the goal is to make you the local celebrity brand and build that trust with people. Because if somebody will see your video, maybe they're not necessarily your ideal client, or they're not your client at all, but they will talk to someone who's looking to sell their house or who's looking to buy, and then this person, we'll call her Mary, because she saw your videos multiple times and she sees that you're knowledgeable, she can literally tell that her friend that, hey, there is Max who is really great at real estate. Like, I keep seeing his videos all over the place. Like, it looks like he really knows what he's talking about. So this perception that because you show up multiple times in front of people, people have this perception, or this perception is being created that you are really good at what you do because you show up a lot. It's the same thing with radio ads. So let's say if you hear the same radio ad over and over and over and over and over again, you most likely will, the next time the radio ad will play, or the next time you might need their services, you'll think of that company. So it's exactly the same idea here, but then here they also get to hear your voice and also see your face. So it's a win-win. And at $5 a day, come on, it's extremely cheap. Like if we compare that to any other platform out there, I haven't seen anything like this working on any with any traditional media. So this is exact process that we use with our clients. If you'd like to see what this process could look like for you, you can book a call with our team down below under this video, and we can see if you even need this type of process. Maybe you already have some of the things and you just need to have a couple of tweaks. But other than that, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below and I'll be happy to answer those.